Welcome to Brindhavan, a Parthasadi family Samarpanam to our beloved parents, a space for enjoying Vaishnava Sampradaya, slokas, songs, Divyadesa Pasarams, and much more. Namaskaram. When we think of Rama, we always think of his young days when he was in Ayodhya and then how he went to with Vishwamitra to the forest and a very active, noble perumal who taught us the way of life. In this series of Rama temples, we will see three temples where Rama is in the lying down posture, Sayana Tirukolam. So these are three series temples which is really very beautiful. All the three are part of the 108 Divya Kshetrams. Two are in Sharanagathi Tirupati and one in Pandyanati Tirupati. The first one we'll be seeing today is Thiruvelliyankudi. Thiruvelli means Shukra. Means beautiful. So Gudi means ur or place, town. So this is called a Shukracharya. It's a very beautiful, serene, small town in near Kumbakonam, which is full of paddy fields and Vazhamaram, a typical beautiful South Indian village place. The Divya Kshetrams we'll be seeing in this series will be Thiruvelliyankudi, and where we'll see Kolavilli Ramar, Maragadavalli Tayar Sameda, Kolavilli Ramar. The next we will see will be Pullapodangudi, where we'll see Valvel Ramar. And the third one we will be seeing Darbasayana Ramar at Tirupallani, which is part of the Pandyanati Tirupati. We dedicate this to our parents, Rajalakshmi and Srinivasa Iyengar, and Kamala and Seshadri. Our mission of Brindhavan will focus on 4 pathways to Vaishnava Pasurams and Slokas in Santai form, Pasurams and Slokas as music, Divya Kshetra Mahimai, and classical art forms. Ramanuja Daya Patram Jnana Vairagya Bhushanam Srimad Venkatanathaaryam Mande Vedanta Desikam Sri Sailesa Daya Patram Deepatyadi Gunadhamam Yatindra Pravanam Mande Ramyaja Mataram Munim. A sincere Dandavat Pranams to Sriman Uve Sudarshan Narasimharaghavan Swamin for the Thirumangai Taniyan and his daughters Kumari Harshani Sudarshan and Sweta Sudarshan for singing Saint Tyagaraja's Upacharamu in Ragam Bhairavi set to Aditalam on Rama. Our thanks are due to Kumari Aarti Parthasarthi for the Nadaseva playing Veena, the song Sri Rama Ni Nama, Bhadrachala Ramadasaru Kriti. The following organizations have provided a wealth of knowledge for us to enrich ourselves and enjoy. Sri Vaishnava Sampradayam, Anudinam.org, Prapatti.com, Divyadesams 108 and Dinamala.com. We greatly benefit from these organizations. Dhanyosmi to everyone. Sayana Tirukola Ramar is seen in 3 places out of the 108 Divya-kshetrams: Thiruvelliyankudi, Kolavilli Ramar, Pullabodangudi, Valvel Ramar, and Tirupurlani, Dharmasena Ramar. Each one has a different story and how Perumal came there in that posture. Two of them are in the Sharanagathi Thirupathi, as we can see, near Kumbakonam, and Tirupurlani is in Ramanathapuram district, so it belongs to the Pandyanati Tirupati. Thiruvelliyankudi is 293 kilometers from Chennai. It takes about 5.5 hours to reach by car. It is about 17 kilometers from Kumbakonam, 28 kilometers from Mayiladurai, and 55 kilometers from Tanjavur. All these places are reachable through bus, what they call the local bus. The importance of this place is it's a Shukracharya. Velli means Shukra, and it's one of the 108 Vaishnavite Divya-kshetrams. And it's Pratyaksham, Perumal is Pratyaksham to Shukracharya, the Asthana Guru of King Mahabali. He is also Pratyaksham to Mayan, the Asura king. And he is also Pratyaksham to Markandeya Maharishi. The place is also known as Bhargavapuri because Bhargava Muni did penance in this place. It's also known as Brahmapuri because Brahma gets back his position after doing his penance in this place, in Thiruvelliyankudi. As per our Hindu legends and beliefs, we have 4 yugas: Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga. It is believed that this temple has been in existence in all the 4 yugas, and we see it today in Kali Yugam as well. During the Satya Yuga, it was called Brahmapuram. During the Treta Yuga, it was called Parasuramapuram. During the Dwapara Yuga, it's called Saintra Nagaram. And now, during the Kali Yuga, it is called Bhargavapuram or Thiruvelliyankudi. Sthala Puranam of this temple has 2 stories about Shukracharya and Maya. The first one is about Shukracharya. Shukracharya was the Asthana Guru for King Mahabali. King Mahabali was a very devout person, like his grandfather Prahlada. Prahlada, as we know, was the person who was responsible for the Narasimha Avatharam. Now his grandson Mahabali is responsible for the Vamana Avatharam. So Perumal comes as a form of a dwarf and asks of Mahabali to give him 3 feet of land. Mahabali very instantly says, okay, take it. But his guru, Shukracharya, knowing that it is Bhagavan, advises the king Mahabali to say no and not give the land because he knows Perumal is going to take away Mahabali by his deeds. But Mahabali said, having said yes, I will not go back. So then Shukracharya, in order to save the king, goes in the form of a beetle and closes the opening for the commander. So when we give alms, it is said that you should pour water through the kamandalam into the hands of the person who's taking the alms and do it. So because of Shukracharya becoming a beetle and closing the opening of the kamandalam, water does not flow. Now Bhagavan, Sarvajnani, he knows what has happened. So he takes a small little grass blade and pokes into the hole of the kamandalam. And then the beetle goes away and water starts flowing. And the rest of the transition between Mahabali and Perumal happens. And Perumal shows his uh, 1 foot on the land, 1 foot in the sky, and then he says, where should I put my third foot? And as we can see in this picture, Mahabali shows his head and asks him to put his head on his feet, put Perumal's Tiruvadi on Mahabali's head, and with that Mahabali goes into the earth. Thus Perumal gives him moksha. But let's see what happens to Shukracharya. Shukracharya, in the bargain, loses his eyesight. Now, blind Shukracharya does not know what to do now. So he comes to this kshetram, Shukracharya, Thiruvelliyankudi, and prays to Perumal and gets back his vision. What a wonderful series of events for us to understand about the Nethra Deepam, which we will now see. After the penance of Shukracharya in Thiruvelliyankudi, Perumal opens up a Deepam. It is called a Nethra Deepam. So there is a big light that comes and falls on Shukracharya and gives vision back to him. It is believed it is the same Valaka or that Deepam which is still burning in the Garbhagraham of Thiruvelliyankudi. So this is the uh, truth to believe that this temple has been there in all the 4 yugams of the earth. The second Sthala Puranam is about Mayan, the Asura king, or Mayasuran. Mayasuran was a great architect, and he was the father of Queen Mandodari, who was Ravana's wife. Mayan built the Mayasabha. As we all know, Maya itself is, the word Maya means illusions. So he built the Mayasabha, the hall of illusions for the Pandavas, and Tripura, the 3 cities for the sons of Tarakasura. He now prays to Perumal and says that he would want to build a temple for Perumal. And he says, it's always Vishwakarma, your celestial architect, who builds your temples, but I would like to build a temple. And Perumal gives him the Ajna, and he builds the Kolavilli Rama temple at Thiruvelliyankudi is said to be orchestrated by Mayan and made for Perumal. There are 4 Tirthams here: Parasara Tirtham, Shukra Tirtham, Brahma Tirtham, and Indra Tirtham. Markandeya Maharishi did penance to Ramar in Thiruvelliyankudi and asked him to give him darshan. Here we see the beauty or how the Kritanya of Perumal to show himself in the form that his bhakta wants to see him. So very truly, when Markandeya Maharishi does penance, he said, "Hey Rama, I want to see you without Changa and Chakra." So what does Perumal do? Immediately, when he is coming on the Garudan, he gives the Changa and Chakram to Garudalvar and gives darshan to Markandeya Maharishi. How simple it looks, but we can see the Kritanya of Perumal and his love for his very devout bhaktas. So we can, our Maha Vishwasam, to say that Bhagavan will take care of me with if I truly pray to him, and he will give me whatever I ask for in the true sense, in Dharmapadi, we will definitely get. So, in this kshetram, Garudarvar is also different. He is very unusual that Garudarvar has the Changa Chakram, because Perumal has given the Changa Chakram to Garudarvar. So you will see Garudarvar with Chathurbhujam, two hands folded at the regular hastam, and two with Chakram on the right side and Changa on the left side. A beautiful sight indeed. This temple follows Vaikasana Agamam and it follows the Bhadrachala tradition. Pujas are done 4 times a day. Kalasandhi, Uchikalam at 12 o'clock, Sayaraksha at 5 and Ardhajamam at 7:30. Each ritual has 3 steps. Perumal has Alankaram, Nivedanam or Naivedya Samarpanam, Deepa Aradhanai for both Kolavilli Ramar and Maragadavalli Tayar. During the last step of the worship, Nadaswaram and Tawil are always played and Vedas are recited by the priests. After having seen the Sthala Puranam and how this temple came into existence, how Perumal comes to give darshanam to all his devout bhaktas, we come to the temple itself. This is a very small city or a town or even a village, we can say, where you will see it's full of greenery. There's lots of green pastures and paddy fields. It's a beautiful place. And now we come to the Rajagopuram or the main entrance. It is a 3-tier Rajagopuram. You can see it's so colorful, so beautiful with 3-tier Rajagopuram with Pancha Kalasam, 5 Kalasams on the top. A very beautiful sight. We are very blessed to be here today. Vimanam in this temple is Vartaka Vimanam, very colorful. This whole temple is really very colorful, very beautiful and well built. Now we come to the Garbhagram, a very beautiful divine sight which is very unusual to see in temples. We usually see Perumal as a Karmeni or Karupameni, but here it is a Varna kolam. Perumal is all colorful and this Perumal is made of Swadai and he is painted in colors. So here we see Ramar, lying down posture, Kolavilli Ramar, who has given his Changu Chakram to Garuda. So there is no Changu Chakram. Perumal is lying down on the Adiseshan. So the Moolavar is Kshetram. He is in Bhujanga Sayanam, east facing Tirumuhamandalam. Markandeya Maharishi is at the end, and Bhuma Devi is at the foot end. It's a Varna Perumal. So no Thirumanjanam to this Perumal. All Thirumanjanam is done only to the Utsava. Moolavar Perumal has no Thirumanjanam. It's such a beautiful thing. We are so blessed to be here today. Utsavar is Shrungara Sundara, Alankara Priya. What a beautiful Moolavar and Utsavar. Utsavar is all Alankaram. The Moolavar is all Varnam. It's such a beautiful sight to see. Utsavar. Alankara Priya, Shrungara Sundara. Thirumangi in his Perumal Thirumozhi, Nangam Pattu, has sung 10 pasurams for this Kolavilli Ramar Perumal, Thiruvelliyankudi. Now we will have the bhagyam of listening to Sriman Sudarshan Narasimharaghavan recite the Perumal Thirumozhi Thaniyangal, and then Adiyan will recite the pasurams.
Kalayami Kalidvamsam Kavim Loka Divagaram Yasya Gopi Prakashavigiravigyanhyatam Tamaha Vali Parakalan Vali Kaliganni Vali Gurayalor Valvendan Valiyaro Mayonai Valviliyal Mandirangol Mangayargon Tuyon Sudarmanavel Nenjek Kirilgadi Deepam Adanga Nedum Piravi Nanjek Nallamutam Tamil Nannul Turaigal Anjek Ilakiya Maranasaram பரசமய பஞ்சகலனின் பொறி வரகாலன் பணுவல்களே எங்கள் கதிய ராமானுசமுனிய சங்க எடுத்தாண்ட தவராசா பொங்கு புகழ் மங்கையர்கோ நீந்த மறையா இரவனைத்தும் தங்கு மனம் நீ எனக்குத் தா.
ஆய்ச்சியர் அழைப்ப வெண்ணை உண்டொரு கால் ஆலிலை வளர்ந்த எம்பெருமான் பேய்ச்சியை முலை உண்டினை மறுதிழித்து பெருநிலம் அளந்தவன் கோயில் காய்த்த நீள் கமுகும் கதலியும் தெங்கும் எங்கும் பொழில்களின் நடுவே வாய்த்த நீர் பாயும் மண்ணியின் தென்பால் திருவெள்ளியங்குடி அதுவே. ஆய்ச்சியர் அழைப்ப வெண்ணை உண்டொரு கால் ஆலிலை வளர்ந்த எம்பெருமான் பேய்ச்சியை முலை உண்டினை மறுதிழித்து பெருநிலம் அளந்தவன் கோயில் காய்த்த நீள் கமுகும் கதலியும் தெங்கும் எங்கும் பொழில்களின் நடுவே வாய்த்த நீர் பாயும் மண்ணியின் தென்பால் திருவெள்ளியங்குடி அதுவே. ஆநிரை மேய்த்த தண்டலை கடையாழத்திட்டு அரக்கத்தம் திறங்களை உருட்டி கார்நிறை மேகம் கலந்ததோர் உருவ கண்ணனார் கருதிய கோயில் பூநிறை சிறுத்தி புன்னை முத்தரும்பி பொதும்பிடை வரிவண்டு வெண்டி தேநிறை துண்டங்கின் இசைமுரலும் திருவெள்ளியங்குடி அதுவே. கடிவிடமுடைய காளியன் தடத்தை கலக்கி முன் அலக்கழித்து அவன் தன் படமிறப் பாய்ந்து பல்மணி சிந்த பல்நடம் பயின்றவன் கோயில் படவரவு அல்குல் பாவை நல்லார்கள் பயிற்றிய நாடகத்து ஒலிபோய் அடைபுடை தழுவி அண்டம் நின்று அதிரும் திருவெள்ளியங்குடி அதுவே. கறவை முன் காத்து கஞ்சனை காய்ந்த காளமேகத் திருவுருவன் பறவை முன்வுரையத்துப் பார்க்கடல் துயின்ற பரமனார் பள்ளி கோயில் துறை தோறும் பொன்மணி சிதறும் தொகுதிரை மண்ணியின் தென்பால் செறிமணி மாடக் கொடிகதிர் அணவும் திருவெள்ளியங்குடி அதுவே. பாரினை உண்டு பாரினை உமிழ்ந்து பாரதம் கையெறிந்து ஒரு கால் தேரினை ஊர்ந்து தேரினைத் துறந்த செங்கண்மால் செந்துறை கோயில் ஏர் நிறை வயலுள் வாழைகள் மருகி எமக்கிடம் அன்று இது என்றெண்ணி சீர்மலை பொய்கை சென்று அணைகின்ற திருவெள்ளியங்குடி அதுவே. காற்றிடை பூளை கரந்தன அறந்தை உற கடலரக்கர் தம் சேனை கூற்றிடை செல்லக் கொடுங்கனை துறந்த கோலவில்லி இராமன் தன் கோயில் ஊற்றிடை நின்ற வாழையின் கனிகள் ஊழ்த்து வீழ்ந்தன உண்டு மண்டி சேற்றிடை கயல்கள் உகழ்தேர் வயல்சூழ் திருவெள்ளியங்குடி அதுவே. உள்ளிய கருமம் செய்வன் என்றுணர்ந்த மாவலி வேள்வியில் பொக்கு தெள்ளிய குரலாய் மூவடி கொண்டு திக்குற வளர்ந்தவன் கோயில் அள்ளி அம்பொழில் வாய் இருந்து வாழ் குயில்கள் அரி அரி என்றவை அழைப்ப வெள்ளியார் வணங்க விரைந்து அருள் செய்வான் திருவெள்ளியங்குடி அதுவே. முடிவுடை அமரர்க்கு இடர் செய்யும் அசுரத்தம் பெருமானை அன்று அறியாய் மடியடை வைத்து மார்வை முன் கீண்ட மாயனார் மன்னிய கோயில் படியடை மாடத்து அடியடை தூணில் பதித்த பன்மணிகளின் ஒளியால் விடிபகல் இரவென்று அறிவரிதாய திருவெள்ளியங்குடி அதுவே. குடிகுடியாகக் கூடி நின்று அமரர் குணங்களே பிதற்று நின்றேத்த அடியவர்க்கு அருளி அரவணைத் துயன்ற ஆழியான் அமர்ந்த உரை கோயில் கடியுடை கமலம் அடியடை மலர கரும்புடு பெருஞ்சென்னல் அலைய வடிவுடை அன்னம் பெடையொடும் சேரும் வயல் வெள்ளியங்குடி அதுவே. பண்டு முன் ஏனமாய் அன்றொரு கால் பாரிடந்து எயிற்றினில் கொண்டு தென்துறை வருடப் பார்க்கடல் துயின்ற திருவெள்ளியங்குடியானை வண்டரை சோலை மங்கையர் தலைவன் மானவேல் கலியன் வாய் ஒலிகள் கொண்டிவை பாடும் தவை உடையார்கள் ஆழ்வர் இக்குறை கடல் உலகே. பண்டு முன் ஏனமாய் அன்றொரு கால் பாரிடந்து எயிற்றினில் கொண்டு தென்திரை வருடப் பார்க்கடல் துயின்ற திருவெள்ளியங்குடியானை வண்டரை சோலை மங்கையர் தலைவன் மாலவேன் கரியன் வாய் ஒலிகள் வண்டிவை பாடும் தவம்புடையார்கள் ஆழ்வர் இக்குறை கடல் உலகே. The new speech Sriman Sudarshan Narasimharaghavan for the Tariyan, and after having the darshanam of Perumal, now we come through the prakaram and come to the Tayar Sanadi. Tayar is Tadikovil Nachiyar, Maragavalli Tayar Sanadi. We can see the beautiful colorful Vimanam and the Sanadi. Maragavalli Tayar, Maragada Mani, Mahalakshmi, the Moolavar and Utsavar. Sthala Vriksham, Shevvalai, red banana. It is said that this area is fully rocky, but it is really a surprise how there is one banana tree which comes every year as the Sthala Vriksham and yields one kolai of the Shevvalai, and next year a new one comes, a new plant comes. Shevvalai, Sthala Vriksham. The festivals in these temples are Brahmotsavam, Vaikunta Ekadashi, Vishnupati Punya Kalam, which is the first days of the select months of Vaikasi, Avani, Kartigai and Masi. the Masa Parva is celebrated as Vishnu Punyakala.
उपचार मुझे सेवा 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 रुणारनि मरवकुरा उपचार मुझे सेवा रुणारनि मरवकुरा उपचार मुझे सेवा रुणारनि मरवकुरा उपचार मुझे सेवा उपचार मुझे सेवा कृपगावलन नीने कृपगावलन नीने कृपगावलन नीने कृपगावलन नीने कृपगावलन नीने कीर्तिनि बल्कु सुनुंडगा कृपगावलन नीने कीर्तिनि बल्कु सुनुंडगा उपचार मुझे सेवा रुणारनि मरवकुरा उपचार मुझे सेवा वागिदने पदिलमुगा वागिदने पदिलमुगा वातात्मजु दुर्नाडनि वागिदने पदिलमुगा वातात्मजु दुर्नाडनि श्रीकरुलगु नीलो मुनु चेरियुर्नाडनि वागिदने पदिलमुगा वातात्मजु दुर्नाडनि श्रीकरुलगु नीलो मुनु चेरियुर्नाडनि ఏకాదమునన్ను జానకి ఏ పడియుర్నాడని ఏకాదమునన్ను జానకి ఏ పడియుర్నాడని ఏకాదమునన్ను జానకి ఏ పడియుర్నాడని ఏకాదమునన్ను జానకి ఏ పడియుర్నాడని శ్రీకాంత పరులేలని శ్రీకాంత పరులేలని శ్రీకాంత పరులేలని శ్రీకాంత పరులేలని శ్రీకాంత పరులేలని శ్రీత్యాగరాజ వినూత శ్రీకాంత పరులేలని శ్రీత్యాగరాజ వినూత ఉపచార ముజే సేవా రుణారని మరవకురా ఉపచార ముజే సేవా
Dhanyosmi, Harshini and Sweta for singing the song Upacharamo of Saint Tyagaraja and offering it to Perumal during the Pavithrothsavam, Pavitramana Utsavam. Beautiful Singara Sundarar, Sringaram. We can really enjoy his beauty in this Pavithrothsavam with Sita Devi on his side and Ilaya Perumal, Lakshmana on his other side. Thank you again, Harshini and Sweta, for the beautiful rendering of the song. We are very blessed. This is probably a Tirukolam from Vaikuntha Ekadashi. So, we ultimately, the thought for the human mind is திரும்ப திரும்ப இந்த மனுஷ பிறவி எடுத்து பாவியானே. ஸோ நாராயணா சரணாகதி, நின் சரணடியே வேறொன்றும் நான் அறியேன். I do not know anything other than you. And I have the greatest belief, Maha Vishwasam, knew that you will give me Sharanagathi. உன்னை சரணடைந்தேன் என்று வேண்டிக்கொண்டு, after our prayers for Sharanagathi, along with the great Maha Vishwasam that we all have, that Bhagavan is the only one who can give us moksham on the Vaikuntha Ekadashi. We had a very enjoyable darshanam of Kolavilli Ramar. Now we will, Aarti Parthasarthi will dedicate her Nada Seva to Perumal, singing this song on the Veena, Sri Rama Namam. அந்த பேர் சொன்னாலே அத்தனை ருச்சியா இருக்கான். శ్రీరామ నీనామం ఏమి రుచిరా, ఓ రామ నీరామ ఎంత రుచిరా. How beautiful it is. It is so beautiful, very, very beautiful. A very beautiful Bhadrachala Ramadasaru song Aarti will play. Adiyongal Dasoham Dhanyosmi for having joined us in our Thiruvelliyankudi Kolavilli Ramar Divya Darsanam. See you all in our next Divya Kshetra Yatra. Dhanyosmi.
Thank you, and from Parthasarthi family, please share with like-minded friends the Vaishnava Anubhavam on Brindhavan. Adiyongal Dasoham, Parthasarthi Srinivasan family.